Hey Stubbies, I am super excited to share with you a brand new video. This is going to be a what's on my iPhone 11. I have the iPhone 11 in black and I have this beautiful ombre case on it that goes from black to dark gray to white. Very beautiful case. I got this online on Amazon and I love it. And now we're going to start the screen recording so that you can see all of the apps that are on my phone. The first thing that I have here is my lock screen. It is a beautiful tree background that I love that I got off of Twitter. The first app that we have when we open my phone is messaging. Then the first folder for social, we have Twitter. My Twitter is Comedy Addict. I love to play hashtag games, and I love to read all the tweets that I receive from each and every one of you. It truly means the world to me, and I treasure every tweet that I get. Next app is Instagram. My Instagram is Comedy Creation. I love to share food photos, library hauls, and book reviews, so make sure you're following me here on my Instagram. I also share on my Instagram stories photos of my newest YouTube videos, and I add a countdown so that when you click on the reminder, you'll be notified when my new YouTube video goes live. And this is my Facebook page. My Facebook page is Papa Apple. I share my newest YouTube videos on there as well as book reviews, so make sure that you give the page a like. This is the Messenger app that I use to instant message my friends on Facebook. And I also have a Twitch because I like to do video game streaming because I stream on my PlayStation 5. I like to stream a variety of PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 games. The first app in this next folder in entertainment is Fonto. I use that to add text to my pictures, which I use to create my YouTube thumbnails. We also have PicStitch, which I use to create collages, especially for my grocery hauls and for my library hauls, so that I can have a nice collage to be able to display in a YouTube thumbnail. South Park Phone Destroyer is a fun game that I like to play, and one of the very few games that I play on my phone, where you can upgrade the cards that you get to be able to battle other players and to unlock new cards when the game has events. This is Hogwarts Mystery, a really fun Harry Potter based game that I've been playing for a couple years that I really do enjoy. Love Link is a really fun game that you can play that is a game where you can chat with different characters and your decisions can affect the outcomes of the story. It's a choose your own adventure type of game. Really fun. Pokemon Go, because I love to be able to get my steps in whenever I'm out and about, so I don't always have to be walking around my house or walking around my neighborhood. I can do it when I'm out and about running errands, which is nice. To be able to hatch a bunch of eggs, especially since around me there are a lot of Pokestops, which is really nice. Cross Stitch World is a really fun and relaxing game that you can play that you complete these pictures with different colored threads that are associated with letters and numbers to be able to complete the pictures. It's a very fun and relaxing game, and you also get rewarded with different puzzles every once in a while for free, which is really nice. YouTube, because I love to create and share my newest YouTube videos with you. I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my amazing upcoming videos that I have to share. I upload videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I don't want you to miss out on any of them. Hulu is a really fun app that I love to use because I love to watch TV shows and movies, and Hulu is the perfect app for that. And I love how it remembers and takes your likes and dislikes into consideration so that you'll be recommended more of the shows that you do like and less of those that you don't. I also have Audible to listen to audiobooks and podcasts because I have so many podcasts that I love to listen to. The third folder we have is Money, and we have the Surveys on the Go app. This is a really fun, free app to use. That's a good way to be able to get gift cards. I like to use the ones for Starbucks. And with the Surveys on the Go app, if you turn on your GPS and allow the app access to your GPS location, you can get a lot more surveys based on the areas that you shop in or the areas that you go past that are looking for opinions on the places that you visit and shop at. Chase is my app that I use for banking. Cash App is an app that I use to transfer money from my bank to be able to send and receive money from friends and family. Makes it super easy. Dutch Bros, because I love going to Dutch Bros because they have so many wonderful drinks that are standard, but also ones that you can get that are very custom as long as you know what goes into the drink and you tell them. They can make it for you as long as they have the syrups and the ingredients needed. Speedway is a gas station, but they also have the best sweet tea that I have ever had in my life. Super delicious and a really nice app to have because with the Speedway app you can use it to earn points so that you can get free drinks, coffees, and food the next time that you go, depending on how many you need to get the reward. Next we have the Amazon app because I love shopping on Amazon because without the Amazon app, there are things that with the Amazon app I have found that I wouldn't have known that I needed, but now I know that I can't live without. I also love that it shows tracking for your items so that you never miss any packages that arrive at your door. Especially when it shows how many stops away. That's my favorite feature. Fetch Rewards is an app that you can scan your receipts of places that you shop at as well as e-receipts when you shop online. And you can go down here to the rewards, and depending on the amount of points you get, 3,000 points, 5,000 points, 10,000 points, 25,000 points, or 50,000 points. The different rewards you can get, some of them that they offer are Amazon, Starbucks, Dunkin', Papa John's, Ulta, and they also have it sorted by categories, which is really nice. And some of them you can get a lot of points for. I've gotten one where I got 750 points for one receipt. So make sure you check out that app and you find out what ones are expiring soon so you don't miss out on some amazing point values. And you also get points if you refer your friends and family and they use your code when they sign up. OfferUp is a wonderful app to use when you want to declutter and do some spring cleaning, which is a wonderful way to be able to sell things. You just take a picture of the item, you give it a title for what the item is that you're selling, you describe it, you put it in the category and subcategory that it belongs in, and you communicate with anybody that is interested right in the app. You don't need to give out a phone number or email address or anything. This app here is Gamefly. I love to be able to use it to rent video games because video games can be so expensive, and I have the 2-game out a month plan, which means that I can get 2 games out a month and I can send back the game that I don't like and still keep the one that I do so that I can have something to play while I wait for the next game to be shipped. And they have 2 shipping locations, one in Los Angeles and one in Pennsylvania, and they assign you the shipping location that is closest to you. And it's really nice that it shows you what games will be arriving, and it shows you the availability of each of the games from very high to medium to low. And you can also keep the games that you like by clicking on the keep action on the games that you have at home if you really like a game and you want to keep it. The McDonald's app is an app that I love to use because with the McDonald's app you can use it to get points, which you use the McDonald's app to create your order in the app, and you get points for every order that you put into the app. And the best part is it gives you some amazing amounts of points so that you can use them for things like Happy Meals, chicken nuggets, and free snack items as well, which is always nice. Next we have the reference folder. We have Imdb, which is a wonderful app to use when you're a fan of watching movies or shows and you're wanting to know who the actor or actress is in a TV show or movie that you're watching. Reminders, because I like to use them to use as to-do list, especially on my days off when I have tasks that I want to get done so that I don't forget about them. And I also use reminders to be able to make grocery lists so that when I'm in a grocery store I don't forget the items that I'm wanting to buy. Notes is an app that I like to use especially for keeping track of movies and TV shows, especially when they have the new seasons on, so that I can always keep track of the shows that I'm wanting to watch. Calculator. App Advice is a wonderful free app that you can download in the App Store that is really nice when you want to stay knowledgeable when it comes to different things with technology, whether it's apps or just technology in general, and you select your interest and the app will give you news on things that you're interested in, which makes using your phone a lot more fun and a lot more informative. We have Clock, which I like to use to be able to set alarms, and I like that you can set labels for the alarms so that you can remember what an alarm is for when it goes off. YouTube Studio I like to use to be able to respond to comments as well as to keep track of my video analytics. Apple Support, which I love to use to be able to interact with Apple tech support, especially when it comes to Apple products and software not working on your Apple devices. This is a wonderful app to use to be able to get in touch with tech support. Google Translate is an amazing app to use, especially when you're out and about and you see signs in a foreign language that you're not sure what it says. You can use your camera and the Translate app will tell you what the signs say. And you can also use it to translate things if you're hearing conversations in movies or TV shows and you're not sure what's being said. Open up Google Translate and hit the microphone icon and it will translate for you if it's in a language that Google Translate offers. Calendar, Canon Camera Connect, which I use to connect my Canon G7X Mark II camera to my phone to be able to transfer pictures so that I can create thumbnails on here very easily, as well as to upload photos to YouTube. Next we have Likewise. Likewise is a wonderful app to be able to use to find TV shows, movies, and books similar to what you've told the app that you liked, because it will show you TV shows, movies, and books, and you give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down or a save for later so that you can create a nice list for things that you want to see, and it also will remind you by putting them back into the TV and movies and books list for things that you're wanting to see, and it will remind you to see if you had the opportunity to see it. Tasty is a wonderful app to use, especially if you like to cook. It will show you desserts that you can make. It will show you different foods that you can make. And if you go to My Recipes, it will show you all of the things that you've saved so that you never run out of inspiration and when you're unsure of what to cook. Google Maps I like to use, especially when I'm out and about in outlet malls. It makes it super easy to be able to get around, because with the Google Maps you can have it take a look at the area around you and it will guide you step by step when you type in a location, and it will guide you there, especially when you're in areas that are busy like an outlet mall. It will take you turn by turn, step by step to get right to where you want to go, so I highly recommend Google Maps. TurboTax is a wonderful app to use. I like to use it on my phone because it is really easy when it comes to doing taxes. You just fill in all the information. It makes it super easy and painless. Google Drive is an app that I use to transfer photos from my phone to my computer to make it the most seamless possible so that I can create thumbnails, which makes it super easy that way as well. Next we have Useless. We have the Camera app, Photos app, FaceTime, Safari, Find My, Help, and Wallet. The Wallet app I like to use because when you add your credit or debit card to your Wallet app, you can pay using your phone, which with the iPhone 11 you have it open and scanning next to the card reader at the registers of stores that allow Apple Pay. You click the home button twice and you have it scan your face if you have the iPhone 11, which has the Face ID. And you can pay using your phone, so you don't need to fumble around for credit or debit cards anymore. On my home screen is a beautiful marble wallpaper that I love. And on my lock screen, I have this beautiful tree wallpaper that I love as well, and I love how much more aesthetically pleasing the phone looks without the home button, which is why I'm super happy I upgraded from my iPhone 8 to an iPhone 11. On the bottom dock, I have Phone, Contacts, App Store, and Settings. I have the iPhone 11 in black, 64 gigabyte. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this What's on my iPhone 11. I really enjoyed sharing all of my apps with you. Let me know in the comments down below what some of your favorite apps are that you love to use. I love getting inspiration and finding new apps to add to my iPhone. I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell to turn on your post notifications so you don't miss out on any amazing, fantastic, wonderful, fun videos that I have to share. I can't wait to see you in the next video, subbies. Until then, sensational smiles go for miles. Be sure to subscribe and stay a while.